Hello. So today I'm gonna just say a little bit about how I have the motivation to just do what I do. And even though I've had like 3 weeks, I'm gonna have 3 weeks just like not having specific plans to do, how I keep on like doing what I want to do without just losing my time on my phone. And I would say that there are quite a few different factors that help me with it. So number one, I think it's probably the best one is I think about my what the person I want to be. So I have like visualized and I have like written things on like how like if my life was perfect right now. Okay, I'm not saying it's not perfect. Well, okay, nothing's perfect, but like I'm not saying I don't love my life, like I do, but like if everything like if I'm just thinking of like my ideal day, my ideal like what would everything look like if I would just like if I could just choose anything, right? And so anyway, I think about that version, think about what my ideal is. So for example, for me it would be like I would be waking up early. I would be doing exercise every day. I would be healthy and eating and drinking healthily how I want to be, and I would be working on projects that I enjoy, and I'd be working on like my business, for example. Those are just some things off the top of my head, but those are some things that I would want. So anyway, I'm thinking about that ideal me, and I'm like, well, who said I can't be that ideal me right now? So the things that I would do if I had it all, basically, like the most successful version of me I can think of, what would I be doing? And so that's just sort of what I keep thinking about because I'm like, you know what? Like that's the first step to bridging the gap between your reality now and where you want to be is literally just becoming that person. And like it's not just like something that happens overnight. It's not something that you have to wait for. There's just little decisions you can take every single day to become that person. It's not just one massive thing overnight. It's not one massive decision either. It's lots of little conscious decisions you make every day. So that's what I sort of think about. I also have a little vision board up there. If I move my laptop up a little bit, it has like basically I have like some photos and stuff. I have like different, ideas on like what I would like. So like for example, I have like a picture of I'd really love like a farmhouse with like horses and stuff. That'd be like really like that's like a dream to me. So like I have some pictures of the house. I love traveling, so I have some photos of traveling, stuff like that. Like I love being healthy, so I have photos of that. It's I think for me a vision board is also very good. I think also writing down exactly one what you want, two the little steps you can do each day, like the habits that you want to build to create that, and three like what you actually have to get done that day. So I have this little journal, and then I just write down like well each week you write down like what your goals are for that week, and then you break it down to little steps what you're going to do each day and what habits you're going to create and what other things are like on your to-do list that you might have to do that day or like appointments or something that you might have. So that's been really helpful for me as well. Just like building habits. Like for example, I've said before, like I love skipping. So I have like a skipping rope that I try and do like every day. I do like some form of exercise every single day. Um, I eat healthy. That's been a habit that's sort of been going for a while, so I'm just sort of used to that. Just now I just don't buy things that aren't healthy, I guess. So yeah, I guess in the shops, like I think after eating something that's sweet for me, like I have like a huge sugar craving for like a month, and then after that it sort of goes away, because I sort of like train myself that I don't need it. So I guess like if you're like if you just have sugar, then you just sort of have to like very much tell yourself like I'm not gonna buy this, I'm not gonna buy it, and then eventually like you just don't want it anymore. So yeah. But yeah, I think like writing things down has helped a lot because then you can sort of see your progress as well. I every day I want to listen to Spanish and I want to speak Spanish too. So even if it's just like a voice note to myself, most of the time it is, to be honest. Even though I'm here in Honduras, like it's still like there's not every single day, there's not always someone to talk to. So yeah, I very much do just like voice notes and stuff. And that really helps me too. And I think also, yeah, a very big thing for me is like just not being on social media. So I have like this app called Minimalist Phone, and basically just like stops. Like I sort of control like what it does, but I told it like don't let me go on my phone, or sorry, don't let me go on Instagram or YouTube between well, I don't know, but like it lets me go on Instagram and YouTube between, I think it's like 1 in the afternoon and 5 in the afternoon. So I have like, 4 hours that I can use. Um and then yeah, and then it also flashed up with timers. It's like put your phone down, if it's been like 15 minutes or something, which has been really helpful because like sometimes, especially when I'm on my own, and I really don't have any like solid committed plans. It's just like what I just want to do whenever I want to do it. Then I very much like I'm just like, oh, I'll just watch a little video and then sort of yeah, it just wastes some time. And well, okay, maybe not waste is the right word, but it uses time in the way that I don't want it to be used. So yeah, those are sort of the ways that I help stay motivated. And I think like the biggest one, well, I think I've said all of them are the biggest one, but like another big one is like just like building habits and just sticking to them. Because like if I don't know, for example, like I wake up early, I usually wake up like between 5 and 6 in the morning. So like I think just having that as like a strict habit, it's like it's not like I have to even think about it. It just happens, Or like going to bed early, obviously, to so that I can wake up early. Um, it's just a habit, like I'm just used to it. And so then I just don't really have to think about it. And again, like with language learning, I habits are very much key because like for example, say I'm gonna have to do like a Google search, or if I'm gonna listen to a podcast or something, like automatically I'm just going to search for that. If I have to search anything on my phone, it's just become a habit that I just do it in Spanish, and I don't even think about it anymore. It just happens. Because I've just built that habit. And so then like I don't know, it's just creating those habits. You just do little bits that just keeps maintaining that language. Like all the books I read are in Spanish, everything I listen to, like my music, stuff like that. So yeah, like habits are so, so, so important. And like when I write my journal as well, that's also in Spanish, and I don't even think about it anymore. I just write because that's just the habit that I have. Which is really good. It's almost like say you're like if you're left or right-handed, like say you just automatically write with whatever hand is your dominant hand. You don't think, oh, which hand will I pick up my pen with? You don't think about it, you just do it and you just write. It's basically like that. Um, so I don't know why I'm doing that with my right hand because I'm actually left-handed. Well, I guess I'm almost ambidextrous, but anyway, that's like another thing. Um, so yeah, so habits are so 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 important, so important. So yeah, I guess those are like the things that I do to, make sure I don't lose my time, and then I actually make the most of the time I have, and I spend my time on what I want to spend my time on. I don't accidentally fall into bad habits that I don't want, if that makes sense. So hopefully that's been helpful, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.